Good morning everybody, what a beautiful Sunday morning it is. Feel a little bit tender after last night, a few beers. If you watched the previous video you will see. So today it's all about Scottish castles. So follow me to Broughty Ferry Castle. It's one of the first castles I'll do, it's the closest one to my house. Smaller castle, but I'm going to do a few blogs on castles. So I'll not waste too much time here, so follow me and see Broughty Ferry Castle. Hi guys, well that's me just arrived at Broughty Ferry Castle. I'll spin the camera around and I'll go out and I'll take a walk around it and show you it. I'm just looking over at it there and it looks closed unfortunately. I don't know if I'm too early, but I wouldn't have thought so, 10:30 in the morning, but I'll go over and I'll see what it says on the sign. It's been years since I've been here, so without further ado, let's go to the castle. So guys, this is just Broughty Ferry Castle. Before we go to the round, I'll just show you the surrounding areas before we turn into the castle. So this is a nice area of Dundee, Broughty Ferry. It's quite an expensive area if you want to get a flat, an apartment, a house, etc. The mortgages and the prices are really expensive. And children's play park in the back there. So I'll just spin round this way and then we'll get straight to the castle, take a walk over. So this is just right on the sea, up around. You can see the lighthouse across here in the background, that's Fife across there. It's, I think, if I'm correct in saying this, this is one of the shortest parts of the River Tay where a lot of people actually swim it. There's people I used to went to school with that have actually swam across the Fife from here, and I think this is the area where they go. So there's the castle, guys. So just walking over to the castle now, guys. Sorry, I had a bit of a meltdown with my phone there. Said my memory was full, so I've just deleted a couple files on it. Hopefully get enough for the castle now. So as you can see, quite overcast, quite cold. I've only got a t-shirt on and a tracksuit top, but Broughty Ferry Castle, guys. So I'm just going to have a look at this sign, give you a bit of an introduction of it. Rather than me read it out, if you're really interested in seeing it and reading it. There you go. In the late 1880s, fear of foreign attacks on ports in Britain and through the Empire led to improved coastal defences. A method of weighing explosive mines in estuaries. The Volunteer Tay Division submarine miners were set up in 1888. Submarine mining was abandoned in 1905, but the Broughty unit remained the castle until they were absorbed into the RE Fortress Engineers. So hopefully you can all read that, guys, and that's the history of the castle. So it's nice and green around it. See, it's quite an impressive castle. It's a small castle for Scotland though. Far larger ones. Now let's see the opening hours. I'm disappointed, I actually wanted to go inside it for you guys and show you inside it. Look, the admission's free. Oh, it's 12:30, it opens Sunday 12:30 to 4 and Tuesday, Saturday 10 to 4, so it's only 10:30. I don't think I'll be waiting about this long. I've got a few more things to do, so if I do, I'll come back and go inside it. As you can see, if not, I promise I will come back another time and do it again. So there's the view from outside the castle. And just spin it round. I know you, Mersal, wanted to see this, so this one's for you, Mersal. Hope you enjoy. And for everybody else who's interested in Scottish castles. So guys, still really disappointed about being too early for the castle. I just went back to my car for a second there, checked the time. It's only 11 AM now, so I'm not hanging about here for an hour and a half. But I promise I'll make to you guys is I will come back next Sunday now I know the timing. I think I'm free. And I promise I'll go inside and you can see all the history of Broughty Ferry Castle. So just getting some views from the outside. I'm sitting at 25 subscriptions just now. Like I say, it's a new channel and I'm not doing that much when I'm back in Scotland because I'm working a lot of the time, but I'm going to make a promise right here now, guys. If I get up to 100 subscribers, then I'm going to invest in some decent equipment and try and move this channel onto the next level. So come on guys, help me out here. Like, subscribe and share the channel. I'll get some good equipment and I'll do some proper vlogging. So just walking around trying to get as much views as possible for you. Broughty Ferry Castle. Let's see. So I'll just take a walk over to the river too. I really do need to get some better equipment so it's not so shaky when I'm walking and stuff like that. So come on guys, help out, like, subscribe and share. And this is the back of the castle. So it's an impressive small castle for a local suburb in Dundee. Like I say, these castles are dotted about all over Scotland. Scotland is absolutely world famous for its castles. Real history, going back thousands and years. So I really want to get Edinburgh Castle for you guys, because that's the main one. Edinburgh, it's, you know, you can get married there. You know, they've got a chapel, a church at the top. My brother actually, Michael, he got married in Edinburgh Castle. I was the best man there. What a fantastic day that was. There's pictures of me in my kilt and everything on my Facebook page, so add me on Facebook if you want to see that. And there's the view. Now if you go right along there from yesterday's video, I'll just point, if you walk about 40 minutes, I guess it takes 45 minutes to walk to Moneyfeith. It's where I live, the suburb, the next suburb along. And that's where I was standing, and I was pointing there, and you can actually see the lighthouse. I don't know if you'll see with the camera, but you can actually see the lighthouse in the very back that I was talking about yesterday, and Fife that I was talking about yesterday. So there's a look for Broughty Ferry Castle for you guys. Now I've got to go and do my shopping for the rest of the week, so that is what I'm going to do now, fill up some petrol in my car. And there's another couple of scenic views of Scotland, not too far from where I am now, so just about to go to the bank, get some money for my petrol, and I'll show you another few scenic views in Scotland, guys. So this is me leaving Broughty Ferry Castle for now. Like I say, promise I will come back next Sunday and I will do the inside of the castle for you. Any more castles that I've not mentioned, you've got Edinburgh, Stirling, a few up north, give us a shout out in the comments box below, and I'll see what I can do, and I'll see if I can get there for you. Well guys, I've just left Broughty Ferry Castle. As you can see, it's right in the background. Just look right directly over there and you can see the kind of where my finger is. That's the castle. So just as I was leaving the castle, I said there was another bit of a scenic view, so here I am. There's something magical about the water, I always think, no matter where you are in the world. Bearing in mind this is now going into October, so we're approaching the winter in Scotland, so it's a bit dull, the sky, a bit overcast. Tide's out again. And I don't know if you can see in the background, I'll point out once again, just if you look right in it's the Tay Road Bridge there. Connects Dundee to Fife. It's one of the most famous bridges in Scotland actually. I think in the 1800s there was an accident and the actual bridge fell down. Or it was a rail bridge. Now don't quote me on that, so hopefully somebody in Scotland could correct me on this. But there was a big accident, and it's a tragedy that was made the bridge kind of famous in some ways for all the wrong reasons. Now, there's some rigs, oil rigs in the background, onshore ones. I'll just spin around. There's right next to the train line here. Just over there. I was hoping to see it there, but not to be. So it's actually a nice walk here. And actually, there's a path that you could walk along, as you could see. Shared path for cyclists and walkers. And I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to do a few in the castles, And I'm going to do a lot on the Scenic Scotland, because Scotland is such a beautiful country. It really is one of the most beautiful places on the planet, and I'm going to try and capture it in all its glory as the best I can. And like I said, get to the 100 subs, guys, if you help me out there, and I will get some good equipment so we can get some cracking pictures of Scotland while I'm here, before I go back to the Philippines. So I'm going to actually do this lighthouse. I've never ever been there in my life. This one across there, as you can see it right where my finger is pointing, there. So I'm going to try and go there, not today, I'll maybe do that over the course of the next couple of weeks. Never been there myself, but I think it'll be quite cool. So I know how to get there, just never actually drove there, so I'll do that in the next couple of weeks. But I'm going to leave this for now, guys. Go and do my shopping and stuff. So anything you've seen or anything you think about in Scotland that you would like to see, give us a shout out in the comments box below, and I promise I will do my best to visit and capture it. So thanks for watching, guys, thanks for subscribing again, and take care for now.